He's remembered as one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He became a symbol of perseverance and excellence for many generations. Today, in our episode of The Hero's Journey, we'll share details about the brilliant trajectory of Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant was born on August 23, 1978 in Philadelphia. His family already had connections with basketball. His father, Joe Jellybean Bryant, was a professional player and had a solid career in the NBA. Thus, from childhood, Kobe also developed a passion for the sport and began to learn the nuances of the game, in addition to developing his skills daily on the courts in Italy, where his family moved when he was just 6 years old. Upon returning to the United States, Kobe attended Lower Merion High School, where he quickly stood out as a rising star. His talent was undeniable, and in 1996 he made the decision to skip college and declare himself eligible for the NBA draft directly from high school. Just to clarify something that few people know, the usual path is to stand out in school, go play the sport at a university, and then try the NBA draft. Despite this general rule, Kobe Bryant was the exception, since after finishing high school at 17, he was recruited directly by the world's largest basketball league, and at that time he dreamed of being like Michael Jordan. The athlete entered the NBA and quickly gained a reputation as one of the most hardworking and dedicated players in the league. His nickname, Black Mamba, reflected his focused mindset and his determination on the court. Since then, Kobe Bryant has revealed himself as one of the greatest talents ever discovered in history. Among his achievements as a Los Angeles Lakers player, he has 5 NBA titles, 2 gold medals at Beijing 2008 and London 2012 Olympics, the MVP award in 2008, achieved the second highest number of points scored in a single NBA game, and in his entire career totaled 33,643 points. Besides the various moments he's shown on the courts, he was also the first NBA athlete to win the highest award in American cinema, an Oscar. The award was given in 2018 for the animated short Dear Basketball, the same title as his retirement letter. However, Kobe Bryant's career was not only marked by victories and achievements. He faced personal adversities, including severe injuries that challenged his endurance. His dedication to recovery and his return only increased the mythology surrounding him. Beyond athletic skills, Kobe also stood out as a leader and mentor to younger players, serving as an example for the next generation of NBA stars. But why did Kobe become a phenomenon in the sport in just a few years? One of the answers certainly lies in his way of facing challenges and his positive attitude towards life, the Black Mamba mentality. Kobe was determined to win and always be better. He was quite individualistic and caused some controversies, accused of showing some arrogance. These characteristics were so present in his personality that he was admired for his victories and performance, but criticized for his way of acting and speaking. In one of the most turbulent moments of his career, the nickname Black Mamba emerged, which later became an alter ego, inspired by the Black Mamba snake, characterized by its speed and precision. Regarding his personality and relationship with the team, one of the most notable rivalries of his career was with his teammate Shaquille O'Neal. The two arrived at the Los Angeles Lakers in 1996, with Shaquille O'Neal being 24 years old and already the great center of the league. But Kobe Bryant was only 18 years old and came directly from high school. They worked together and fought for some reasons, among them O'Neal's lack of shape at the beginning of one of the seasons and the lack of solidarity with the ball in Bryant's game. Considered the most promising duo in the league, they learned to deal with their differences to continue playing as a team, coached by one of the greatest coaches in NBA history, Phil Jackson. But in 2004, O'Neal asked to be traded, and his request was granted, going to the Miami Heat. Despite the disagreements, Kobe Bryant's colleagues believed that his mental strength was the main reason for his reach to greatness. Called Mamba Mentality, it meant for him trying to be better every day, as a simple and lasting way to improve beyond sports, but in his life as a whole. The Mamba mentality was also a work philosophy and excellence developed by the legendary player. It was based on an unwavering commitment to continuous improvement, extreme discipline, and absolute focus. Just to give you an idea, Kobe's own teammates have revealed that he trained during the early morning hours before the team, and often he slept only 3 hours per night. Some teammates stated that he was always the first to arrive at the gym or on the court, whether he was injured or not, and he's always the last to leave. In a classic interview for the press, Kobe, when asked about his training routine, declared,
"If you want to be a great player, if you play every single day, 2-3 hours, every single day, over the course of a year, how much better are you getting? Most kids will play maybe, an hour and a half, 2 days a week."
Legacy and contributions. Kobe was a great dreamer. He argued that everyone should continue dreaming as is done in childhood when there are no limitations to big dreams. For him, as we grow up and become more skeptical adults about ourselves and the world, we sabotage various possibilities for achievements. Moreover, speaking of dreams, he was also a defender of work as something you love. Working with satisfaction and love for what you do, without wanting to be anywhere else, is, according to him, the only way to be sure that you are in the right place and profession for you. He also understood that for great achievements and good work, it's necessary to be a good strategist in order to conquer good performance, technique, and the necessary willpower. To inspire dreams beyond his contribution with the Mamba Mentality, he was the founder of the Kobe and Vanessa Bryant Family Foundation, a foundation that aimed to encourage, inspire, and fund families and young people through sports, among other causes he supported during his life. On January 26, 2020, the world was shocked after a surprising tragedy. Kobe Bryant suffered a fatal accident along with one of his daughters, Gianna Bryant, and 7 other people who were also in the crashed helicopter. His legacy, however, remains alive. For us at Hero's Journey, it's a huge honor and privilege to be able to contain a little more of the story of this sports legend who inspired people and showed how far focus can take you. Now to conclude, let's remember an impactful phrase repeated by Kobe that conveyed his motivating way of seeing life.
You get older, you start to understand that really it's about the next generation, that these championships do come and go, right? And there'll be other people that win championships, but the most important thing you can do is to pay everything that you've learned forward to the next generation to come. And that's truly how you create something that lasts forever, right? And so the fundamental belief of the company is create forever. Now, how do you do that? And that's how you create something that's greater than infinity. You inspire one who inspires the next, who inspires the next, and on you go. And that's the foundation of it all.
Now, if you like this video, leave your like so that it reaches more people. And if you are interested in knowing the trajectory of ordinary men and women who became real-life heroes, subscribe to our channel to receive our next episodes. The Hero's Journey ends here. Until next time.